We're here at New York Subs and Shakes embarking with Amir Khan. First of all, Amir, what are you doing here today?
First of all, I'm from here with, my friends opened a shop called New York Subs and Shakes embarking. So I thought I'd come and show my support. So this is a food place, and there's millions of fans outside that want to meet me. So it's just for my friend, he's a good friend, family friend of mine. So I thought I'd do it for him.
And you into this type of stuff when you're not in training? I mean, you're in training a lot of the time.
I'm not in training, so I stay away from this stuff. So this is the total opposite from my food when I'm in training. But when I'm away from training, yeah, I
like to indulge myself a little bit.
Yeah, I like to treat myself sometimes. Yeah.
And you've just become a dad. How's that going at home?
Yeah, going really well, man. I mean, baby Lamaisa is doing really well. She's getting bigger now, day by day. You see it changing. But yeah, all the family's happy and she's doing really good, man. She's quiet and she's very good. Yeah.
And across London, the other side of London, West London tonight, a massive fight at Wembley Stadium, Froch. What have you made of the build-up between this fight and the animosity between the two?
Build-up's been great, and they built the fight up really well. And there's a lot of talk about the fight, a lot of hype about the fight. So yeah, I'll be there myself inside watching the fight. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good fight.
And as an Olympian, there's 2 Olympians on the card tonight, starting off with Anthony Joshua. What have you made of his turn from amateur to pro?
I think Anthony's a great fighter. He has a great style, hit movement, in-net movement. He's he's slick. For a heavyweight, especially, punches very hard it seems, and he's got a good physique. Tall. It reminds me a little bit of Lennox Lewis.
And another Olympian, James DeGale, a Brit, against one of Virgil Hunter's other...
Yeah, one of our team friends.
Brendan
James DeGale's fighting Brandon. And Brandon's a good friend of mine. We train together, we run together and everything. So, yeah, he's going to be a tough fight, I think, for James. Brandon's a very tough operator. He's strong, he's a good mover, he sees things well. I think that fight is 50-50 fight, really. They're both my friends, but I have to pick one, but it's going to be hard to pick. But yeah, I think it'll be a good one. Someone not to miss. That'll be one of the best fights.
And what is your prediction for Froch?
My prediction for Froch, it's going to be a good fight because you know what to expect from each other. So you got Froch, who I think is a better boxer. I think he'll box him a little bit more. He's not going to get hit with silly shots. He's going to not get caught up in standing there for trading with him. I'm talking about gloves now. Whereas Froch is the heavy-handed guy who's going to come aggressively. I think for Froch to win this fight, he'll have to be a little bit more aggressive, throw more shots. For Groves to win this fight, he'll have to throw and counter him and be smart and not make mistakes and just stick to the game plan and not stand there with him. I think Froch will Groves will take the fight. But it's 50-50 fight, both fighters are tough.
No, definitely. It should be a great night for the fans. The fans are the real winners.
No, 100% the fans will get to see a great fight, and I think it's good for boxing, especially British boxing.
And your name has been constantly linked with Floyd Mayweather, and there's been times where it's been thought Floyd may even come to Wembley Stadium to fight you. Do you think, if he's watching tonight, that could be a possibility, fighting yourself over here at Wembley Stadium next May?
Well, I don't think Floyd will be watching the fight because when they asked him a question that who do you think is going to win the fight, Froch or Groves, he said who's Groves. I mean, so I don't think he'll be watching him, but I think it definitely is gonna, I think it definitely would want to come to England one day and fight here because he has a big fan base here. But if he doesn't know who Froch is, then I think that fight, I don't think he'll be watching.
And in terms of domestic fights, fans love the domestic fights. This has built that up even more. And another name you've been mentioned with, and Eddie Hearner's apparently offered you $5 million, is Kell Brook.
$5 million.
$5 million.
I get that when I fight in America, and I fight guys who are gonna get me a bigger name. If I fight Kell Brook, he's not earned his way to fight me. He needs to earn his name, make a name for himself. I'll get criticised to fight someone like Kell Brook in America because he's a nobody, he's not fought anybody. So at the moment he needs to build it and fight top guys. I fought 147. I fought a guy my first fight at 147 who was better than any opponent Kell Brook's fought. If Kell Brook wants to fight, I think him against Lewis Clark would be a great fight. I think he should fight Lewis Clark, beat him the way I beat him. I don't think he'll beat him, but if he beats Lewis Clark in a good fashion, then maybe the fight could happen.
That's great. Thank you so much, Amir.
This is Amir Khan, and subscribe to YouTube/Second Notes. So make sure you subscribe, guys.